We're gonna defend the ace-10 of diamonds here on table 1. And we do flop the nut flushy. And I think we want to be super aggressive here because we would be with all of our sets, which we have pure. We do always call 4s and 7s and 8s in position. So we just raise it up big. And obviously calling, good luck us. It doesn't even have anything. Run it once, my friend. Just run it once. Probably, man, if he wins this is so sick. And we have a nice pot going here. So we have an open, a 3-bet, and a cold 4-bet. And let me check how aggressive he is. He's super aggressive. So I assume we're just shoving this. Good luck us. And ooh, we're the favorite. Jack 10 of clubs. Let's hold. Chat, let's hold. And we got him. Nice. Oh man, he folded ace king. That's crazy. That's crazy. So his aggressive side really paid off for us because we got jacks and ace king, which would have been a split out of the pot. What do we say? You love to see it. You love to see it. And here, ace 10 off. Standard open. And on this board texture, we're gonna size up. Don't want to give him a free card. The 4 is perfect. So we're gonna be barreling again. Charge all the draws. This is a bet fold, of course. And I think I'm checking back most rivers. But we take jiggities in the big blinds. And we have a steal attempt from button. We're obviously raising it up and sizing up quite a bit because we're 250 bigs deep. And we take it down. Table 1. We opened 4-5 of clubs and flopped the flush draw on the pair board. We're gonna continue with a c-bet. Don't need to size up here because we would be betting the king exactly the same way. And I think with our pair, I'm just checking it back here. He's never folding a bigger pair than the 4s. So yeah. Now we do have the full on the river, which is interesting. It will be interesting once he bets pot into us. And now that he doesn't, I'm just gonna bet big and make him call all his pairs, just potting. And he will call 8s and 9s and 10s in case he doesn't 3-bet them. Called with ace high, that's even better. Ship it. So sometimes this player pool is quite a mystery to me because they overfold and don't value bet enough. But then again, on the river, they make the most ridiculous calls. So calling there with ace high is really bad because I would be betting all my pairs too, and he's crushed against those. Ace king of spades. Easy 3-bet from the button. No action, unfortunately. And we got ace king of hearts. On the button. On the button. Three betting MP, obviously. And we just covered this board so much that I think I'm checking back here. Although there is a flush draw on the board. But I think in case we want to get some value, I'm going to have to check. And now we fill up, which makes this even easier. Let's hope he starts bluffing like crazy now. Come on, Senosuke from Japan. Do us the honor of barreling the turn. He checks again. And now I will have to bet this. I think it's too obvious for us to size down, so I'm gonna bet big. But yeah, it's hard for him to have anything, to be honest. So, tough to get some value there if we cover the board so much. Flash pot on table 1. Let's see if we can get a hand. Ace 10. Ace 10 in the splash pot is easy. Definitely opening. And I'm uncertain how to proceed in splash pots because there are already 10 BBs in. So my open raising, I assume, should be quite high. And now we get shoved on from a regularly tight, solid player, I think. So yeah, just mucking here, unfortunately. Not much we can do. And here we 3-bet 7-6 of spades. Flop the gutter ball, and I think I'm checking. And now we do have the double gutter. Pocket rockets again. So here we're betting now. Oh my, will you look at that? We're gonna cold 4-bet. Let's get it. Ship hit. Yep, that was too late. So we took it down here on the turn with the double gutter. Quite fortunate. And I will be defending King 9 of hearts against the button open. And on the Queen Deuce board, I think we will just muck it. We don't really have equity in this spot. And it will require us to barrel, I think, at least 2 streets to bluff him off a middle pair. Not worth it in my opinion. Pocket 6s from MP. We get a call. The 5-5-7 board is quite nice for us, so we're continuing to barrel, half pot. And he folds. Easy game. 7-6 of diamonds. We do love our suited connectors, you know that. And we take it down. And here we're gonna be 3-betting 6-5 of diamonds. His open size is too large, so we're gonna size up here. The cold calling in the big blind against the 3-bet is usually a pair between 7s and 10s. And now he 4-bets super big. Gonna have to muck here, but we will watch the hand to see what happens. But he usually will fold his 8s, 9s, and 10s now. Oh, he shoves. What does he have? Queens and kings. So he was trapping. He was trapping. His play is super standard though. So the button had to move in there. And big blind takes it down. Pretty sick. Pretty sick. So I would usually be taking a note of big blind cold calling a 3-bet with pocket kings there. But right now, in between streaming and playing at the same time, I don't really have the time to do that. So I will take a mental note and then do it afterwards. We're gonna defend here once with the gut shot and ace high. And now against the turn bet we will muck this. Yeah, he pots it. So now we're just out. Opening 7-6 of diamonds here, and I will be defending, although I'm not too happy. What's his 3-bet percentage? It's quite high. So yeah, I'll defend. And we do hit middle pair, so we will have to continue on this flop. He bets half pot, which is standard against this board. So yeah, just gonna call once and probably muck turn. Let's see what he does on the turn. He checks it back. So him checking back the turn is super weak. He would be always barreling. So the question is, do I want to bluff this? I think I don't. He seems so loose that he was probably calling jacks and tens, which he has here a lot. So he probably checks it back with tens, right? Oh, he checks back ace high, which he should always bluff, so we happily take it down. Like, he's never good there with ace high. So he should be always bluffing this, and he should be barreling the turn. Almost always. We open jack 9 off here and flop a nice little open ender. Gonna continue. And we're not folding here. Him raising suggests he has 3 deuces. Maybe ace 10, although he shouldn't be raising it. So we're calling here and continuing. Didn't hit, unfortunately. So we will check and see how large his turn size is. It's 20 bigs. It's quite big. I don't think I can call, unfortunately. So yeah, nice hand, sir. Nice hand. I think it's important in these spots to either, if we had more equity, let's say we would also have a flush draw, I would be much more willing to check shove the turn than just check calling it. Ace jack of diamonds. 3-bet. Could size up, we're a bit deeper. And against the cold 4-bet on the cutoff, I'm gonna be folding, unfortunately. Yeah. Which sucks. Oh, we would have flopped a beautiful flop. But ace-jack suited out of position against the cold 4-bet is just always a fold. Especially in these positions. We get a walk with ace-king. No action. No action. 10-8 of spades is a defend against the button open, especially since we're deeper, and we love to see the 10-10 queen. And I think that's just a prime spot to overbet. He mucks it, unfortunately. King, queen of spades. We're getting some hands today, which of course is nice. And I think I want to be 4-betting here quite a bit. What's his 3-bet percentage? Super high, over 100 hands. So we're gonna be 4-betting here, and of course we don't want to see him shove. We want to see him fold. Good boy. Good boy. Very good boy. Indeed. So against the basically min 3-bet, we would have called. Or even 4-bet because it's just so weak. But now with the cold 4-bet, we will have to muck this, unfortunately. But I want to see how it plays out. He insta calls. He probably has ace-king, ace-jack, suited ace-jack, and then all the pairs. So jack's up. He's probably gonna call now with a diamond. If he folds, I don't really know what he has. Maybe like something ace queen of hearts. Yeah. Would love to see what he had. Maybe 10s or 6s. Guess we'll never know. Guess we'll never know. Opening the a7 off here. And he is a weirdo. He doesn't 3-bet that much. With 9%, so I'm gonna muck this. If it was something like 18 or higher, I would have 4-bet. So yeah. Gonna defend the suited 9 here against the button, and we do flop the flush draw, and this board will be a check call mostly, especially with the lower flush draws. And I don't think I want to barrel 2 streets as a bluff, so I'll just check it. And now we will have to bet, and we're gonna bet big. And hope he folds a middle pair. We are basically bottom of our range here, so we will have to bluff. And we take it down. You love to see it. So we open 9s here and are facing a 3-bet from small blind, never folding, just calling here and hoping to hit a nice board. That's not the worst board, so we will continue here. Only one overcard. I think folding is too weak, especially against this bet size. The 7 is nice too. And let's see what he does on the turn. Now against this bet size, I think we will have to give it up, unfortunately. How aggressive is he? He is quite aggressive. So I think if we call here, we have to call all safe rivers. And I don't think I want to be playing a huge pot here with 9s. So I'll just give it up. See, on the 10 we would have to call if he bet. So let's save us some money there. In case he just had like 3 queens, who knows. Defending here with the suited 10. And we completely miss. So we're gonna let it go. Ladies and gentlemen, pocket jiggities and under the gun opens. We don't have to size up too big because he doesn't have a full stack. Yeah, he insta shoves. And I think I'm actually folding here now. He does have ace king from time to time. But that's the only hand, I think, that we're flipping against. And all the other hands are beating us. So, yeah. Ooh. Nice board, man. Nice board. And ace-jack off. I think we actually want to fold here. I just insta-clicked 3-bet because, yeah, he's too tight. I'm gonna fold. Against any other position, I would have 3-bet with the ace-jack off. But against under the gun and him being such a tight player, I think we're good to muck this. Now we're gonna 3-bet the ace-jack off. And hope he mucks it, which he does. Nice. Two nice hands. Ace 10 of hearts. And we take it down. In here, we called with 9s. We could be 3-betting here also, but I know this player and I wanted to give him a chance to get in the pot. So now on this board, we're obviously defending and calling. And we do turn the flush. Multi-way, it's not really worth that much, so I think I want to bet small. And name my price so we can check back the river. And they're gonna tell us if they have aces. Nope. We take it down. Easy game, my friends. Easy game. Nice little ace queen of diamonds here. Button opens and we're gonna 3-bet and size up a little since we're 120 bigs deep. He folds, big blind folds. So I would hate it for him to 4-bet. He calls, which is fine, and on this board I think I'm checking quite a lot. We do have the back door. but it's quite safe. I would be checking aces here and kings, I think. Betting jacks and queens, of course, because they're way more vulnerable. So we will defend and hope for a diamond. No diamonds, unfortunately. So now we will give this up in case he bets. He checks it back. And I think I need to be bluffing this now, quite big. This is standard line I would be taking with aces. He snaps us off with jacks, which makes sense. By the way, 4-betting ace-king here. And getting the insta-call. And I think in the 4-bet pot, I need to be betting this. Don't need to go big though. 11 bigs should be fine. He calls. And now we're gonna check it back and hope to hit an ace or a king. Hey, perfect. So we're obviously just shoving here. Yeah. Just snap it off. And we were ahead all the time. Ship hit, baby. Okay, you're a college kid. Where are you from? The US? If you're in the US and a college kid, I do completely understand. Like with all those tuition fees you guys have over there, it's crazy. It's crazy. I'm gonna be defending here in small blind versus big blind and play a pot. And we completely whiff it. So now it's just a fold. Yeah, you take it. You take it, my man. So what I wanted to tell you earlier on Instagram, Big Lee, was that if you have an opportunity to go to a live card room in your area, I would definitely recommend doing that because live is so much softer than online. So I assume you have some kind of side gig, side hustle, some job. So just like save up a few $100 and go to a live casino. And then play some cash if you're confident. I wouldn't be playing tournaments because your bankroll is not big enough, obviously. But if you have the chance to play in like a 1-3 or 1-2 game live, do that because you're gonna build up a roll so easily. It's much more easier to build a bigger roll live than it is online. So for example, I do have a regular cash game here in my area, in my local casino that is soft as hell. And they play 1-2, so NL 200 once a week. And I like basically always go there, and I think the last 6 or 7 sessions were all huge wins for me. It's like if you don't run too badly, there's basically no way you're losing. So live poker is well and alive. So we called here on the button. We could be 3-betting, but he's quite tight, I know him. And on this board, we're just checking back. And now we're gonna muck it. Oh, Cypress, nice. so a fellow European. How's the weather over there right now? Is it as hot as it is here in Germany? So interesting pot building up here. We do have eights and nines, and he donked into us. Of course he does have the flush at some frequency, but we cannot fold here. And now we have nines fold, so it's always a call. Good luck us. So what was his donk bet supposed to be? Dude, this is so stupid. What are you doing? Here we 3-bet a nice little ace-10 of clubs, got called and flopped the world, and I think on this board we want to be check raising. And now I'm definitely barreling big. We get there, obviously. He calls. And the question is, do I want to get sneaky and like bet tiny? Like bet 5 bigs and make him raise it? No, he just calls. Oh my, he's such an it. How does he not raise there? We lost value, boys. We lost value. Should have just shoved it into his face. So another lesson learned. Don't play too tricky. Just value bet your big hands. Man, that was bad. I guess that was the worst play we did the whole session. Nah, I'm mad at myself. I'm mad at myself. And people are such nits that they call a 10% river bet with the second nuts and don't raise it. Like, what the hell? So here, against the tight player, I'm gonna just fold King Jack on the button. And we're folding Jack 10. And we're 3-betting pocket 9s here. Man, I'm mad. Man, how did I lose so much value? Nice board with the 9s, 4-3-3. Definitely c-betting here. Third should do. He calls. And I think we just check back now. Yeah, just check back for now. The king is a really good card, so if he barrels, we're calling. And if he does have the ace king, good for him. But we're calling here. My god, what is this? He just insta-pots it. Yeah, we're not folding. If you have it, you have it. And he doesn't, we take it down. Great play, my friend. You are representing nothing. We're gonna defend the ace-10 of diamonds here on table 1. And we do flop the nut flushy. And I think we want to be super aggressive here because we would be with all of our sets, which we have pure. We do always call 4s and 7s and 8s in position. So we just raise it up big. And obviously calling, good luck us. He doesn't even have anything. Run it once, my friend. Just run it once. Probably, man, if he wins this, this is so sick. In his face. In his face. Shit, bro.